Festive earrings in, festive jumper on, definitely getting myself into the Christmas spirit, because today I am going to be doing a taste test and review of new in festive products from Asda. If this is your first visit to my channel or you haven't watched any of my previous Asda taste test videos, you will not know that I have to get Asda deliveries. I can't get to a store to pick things up, so I'm reliant on them actually bringing what I have ordered. As per usual, they didn't bring everything I had ordered, so I'm going to film part of the video with the stuff they did bring, and hopefully the rest of the items I will be able to get in the coming weeks. So if there is a slight change in appearance, that will explain why. However, I am going to try and wear the same outfit just for continuity purposes. Enough waffling, let's get on with the good part. I like to include a drink in my taste tests, and when I saw this, I had to have it. I adore blonde chocolate. I adore hot chocolate. This could be heaven for me. £2.75 and you get approximately 15 servings. But considering that Whittards, which is my favourite hot chocolate brand of this kind, it's £9. Value for money? I think probably so. So you have to make it with milk. So I'm going to go pop some milk in the microwave and get this made so it'll have a bit of time to cool before I actually get on to tasting it. I know a lot of people have been reviewing the Asda Essentials range, and I thought it was only fair that I get something from it for this video. So I decided I would go for their chocolate Yule Log, and this is £1.85, which I'd say is a good price because it's basically a chocolate Swiss roll, and most supermarkets charge a lot more money for it just because they're calling it a Yule Log. It's a chocolate Swiss roll. You're not fooling anyone, we all know. I wanted to show you what the actual Yule Log looks like. I have cut the end off, but you can see it does have the texture and it's got the icing sugar dusting across the top. So it looks just like, in my opinion, the more expensive Swiss rolls, Yule Logs that you get at Christmas. And here is my slice. As you can see, some of the chocolate did fall off, but I found that happens with a chocolate covered Swiss roll. Now, I have got the hot chocolate here. It smells incredibly sweet, to the point that I'm not actually sure I'm gonna like it. I think it could be sickly, but we'll find out. First of all, Yule Log. Okay. First of all, definitely eat it with a plate. It's lovely. I would say if you want a Yule Log, why pay £5? This is perfectly acceptable. The sponge is nice and soft. It's got a rich chocolatey taste, but it's not too sweet. The chocolate coating is quite thin, but I like that. I wouldn't want a thick chocolate coating on it. I think it would be too rich. So overall, this one, definitely a winner. The chocolate buttercream is lovely. Another Christmas favourite, Stollen slices. I like Stollen, but I only started trying it when I started YouTube. I don't know why, I just never had it before then. £2.50 for 6 slices, so not good value for money, but... So here is one slice, quite dense. Very sweet, but it's got that marzipan taste and plenty of pieces of very juicy fruit. Personally, I wouldn't have these again because it's too sweet and too heavy for my personal taste. Okay. Here goes with the hot chocolate. It's very hot and I can't get a decent taste of it yet. but from those couple of little sips, it's creamy and it's not as sweet as it smells, but I'll give it another go when it's cooled a bit more. So I'm now going to go for something savoury. £1.25 for these prosciutto and truffle crisps. They do smell a lot like smoky bacon crisps. Decent enough number in the pack. Good crunch. You can definitely taste both flavours. Even though they smell like smoky bacon, they taste like prosciutto ham, and you get a really strong savoury hit from the truffle. It might seem odd to say that crisps taste savoury, but these ones do. I do like them, but I don't love them, and I don't think I would get them again. I'm going in for the hot chocolate again. As I said, creamy, not overpoweringly sweet. Would I have it again? Probably. Definitely. It reminds me a little bit of the Whittard's creme brulee hot chocolate, if you've ever had that. But I think this is nicer. I'm now going to have an Irish cream and Belgian white chocolate cookie. £1.75 for the pack. They did have flavours like Christmas pudding, but I might have to try that flavour from a different supermarket. So I thought I'd go for the Irish cream. So you get 8 very thick, chunky cookies. Not a lot of flavour. The Irish cream taste is there, but very subtly. If I didn't know what flavour this cookie was, I would probably tell you it was just white chocolate. Nice, but not amazing. Not everything in this video is going to be specifically festive themed. Some of it will just be new in products for the winter. This is one such product. £2 for 4 caramelised biscuit brownies. They are a lot thinner than I was expecting them to be. It tastes pretty much like a chocolate brownie, with maybe just a hint of that speculoos Biscoff type flavour. These are not blowing me away, and I wouldn't get them again. This milk chocolate salted honeycomb was £2. It's good. The milk chocolate there is very thin, but the honeycomb is so sweet it doesn't need more chocolate on. Nice crunchy honeycomb, not the kind that breaks your teeth or gets stuck to them. Probably wouldn't buy it again because I think I'd rather just have a crunchy, but nice enough. Parmesan and garlic twists, £1.65. Wow. There is no mistaking that there is garlic in this packet. They smell very cheesy as well though. Actually very nice. They smell like the garlic is going to be completely overpowering, but actually it isn't. The cheese and garlic flavours do balance each other very nicely. I don't think I could eat a lot of them because they are two very strong flavours. But for nibbles at a party, absolutely. Apple and pecan crumble mince pies. These were £2.75. Now, I don't really like nuts. However, pecans are one of the nuts that I can tolerate. And I like to try and get a range of flavours. So I'm not always picking the flavours that I personally would go for, because otherwise it would just be blonde chocolate and caramel everything, and that would get boring. So this is what the pie looks like. So it's quite weighty. It's kind of starting to break apart in my hand, which is not a good sign. And the filling is not all the way to the top. It's kind of sunken in, which, I mean, it just doesn't look as nice as it would if it was properly filled. The pastry does seem a bit soggy, but the filling is beautiful. The pecan is there as more of a texture than a flavour, so it just gives a bit of crunch. The apple is nice and tangy, and there's juicy sultanas in there as well. This is actually really delicious. I'm getting a hint of toffee as well in the taste. It doesn't say you can heat these up. I wouldn't risk them in the microwave because they're so soft already, but I might try popping one in the oven, and I'm sure with cream or ice cream in the middle, they'd be superb. I would get them again to see if the pastry is just as soft, or if I maybe just got a batch that could have done with being baked a bit longer, but I do like them. It has actually taken me a couple of weeks to get my final item for this video, simply because Asda kept not having it available. But finally I got my mitts on it, and it is this sticky toffee cake. Now I paid £2, but it was on offer. It's toffee flavour sponge with dates filled with the toffee buttercream, topped with toffee sauce and decorated with a white chocolate flavour drizzle, which to me sounds heavenly. So I really hope it lives up to expectations. I'll be back in a sec, literally through the magic of editing, with a slice. This cake absolutely lives up to its name. It is very sticky, but here we have a slice. You can see the toffee on the top, or at least I hope you can, is quite soft, and it's definitely a very moist cake. For those of you who don't like the word moist, let's say it's a humid sponge. Oh, and the sticky toffee smell hits you in the face as soon as you open it, which I think is a good thing. Can I get my mouth around this? We'll find out. Wow. Honestly, guys, this cake is amazing. The sponge is a beautiful texture. It's got that lovely toffee flavour, but it's not too sweet, and that buttercream, again, it's toffee flavour and just the right amount. I love this cake and I would absolutely get it again. And I am so glad to be finishing Asda on a high. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you will come back for the next one. Until then, take care and Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching. Bye.